What's up, guys? It's a Tech Summon, and now we're on part 3 of Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. That guy has a bear. Okay. Now I guess I gotta talk to Tarvis, if I remember correctly. Oh, it's right here. I can steal that. I can really steal that. Finds out the city developed behind schedule, actually anxious. He's an anxious dude. To stay fetch that. Okay, hey, miss that one part. We must alert. I think that's what yes. Bill, my lord. Bill, move it, take fast half cannons. The list is at the fort. Let's say this time.
Ah, Outlander. Lord Vivec trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you, but who am I to question my god? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work? Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first?
Well, at least he's blunt about it.
Ah, yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivec. Now listen closely. I hate to repeat myself. Despite my objections, Vivec believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the overseer that Lord Vivec requires the blessing stone. Then bring it to me in the palace.
Alright.
You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivec, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind.
How does he know?
Very well. Go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy arch-canon of a living god or anything.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, the ignorance of Outlanders. How refreshing.
Okay.
The Blessing Stones serve as repositories for small amounts of Lord Vivec's power. They allow his favor to permeate sanctified locations. We need such a stone to power the divination ritual. If you haven't guessed yet, the phenomenon interferes with Lord Vivec's power in unusual ways.
I feel like that's lying.
It will be
He's already
safer
got
for everyone if I perform the ritual by using the Blessing Stone instead of drawing on my Lord's personal store of energy. Even if I told you, you wouldn't comprehend it. Lord Vivec's senses eclipse those of mere mortals. Suffice it to say,
If by the end of it,
feels
we find out he
disturbance
isn't
in
a
the
real
flow of
god,
energy
I'm just
throughout
gonna be
Vardenfell.
both satisfied and
Seeks to
annoyed.
discover the source of that disturbance. Lord Vivec sees signs and portents everywhere. It's the poet at his core. I tend to be much more pragmatic. Sometimes a volcano is simply a volcano, and not a harbinger of doom. As for the Daedra, I have no idea. Perhaps the summoning got out of hand. Offend me? You give yourself too much credit. No, I feel the same about all Outlanders. This is tribunal business, best handled by tribunal resources.
So if I was
However,
a dark elf,
I
he'd
also
welcome
obey
me.
my Lord Vivec, so I will tolerate your involvement and do my best to aid you.
He is not going to be pleasant to work with. I should steal your stuff. Go. Alright, where's the overseer? Is he in here? No. I'm just gonna walk around until I find it. Where's my dog? Oh, there. Why did I get take a flies? And this just astounds me. Oh, here it is. Oh, she.
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days.
I get it.
Our blessing stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our blessing stone? Well, neither do I. But I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea. Lord Vivec!
I had that change her mind instantly.
So? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the blessing stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, you can borrow the stone. I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift, or we'll never get this ziggurat constructed in time.
Got it. Alright. Alright. Oh, right here? Okay.
Thank you. I'll go tell the Overseer what you did for me.
Out the way. I can't go this way anyway. I wonder what that place is about. Alright. You good?
I thought I was gonna die under there. Oh, thanks for saving me.
She's good. A little bit injured, but she's good. And I got myself lost again. I'll take this. What is it? No, how am I supposed to get up there now? Nope. I'm supposed to... Nope. No, wait, got it. No, I don't. Okay. I just had the chills. Ow. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Okay. I'll take this. Thank you. Oh, wow. Saved your friends.
I see you've got the blessing stone. Look, I appreciate that you were able to aid my workers, and I understand that Lord Vivec has need of the stone. But I won't feel comfortable starting construction again until it's back in place.
I'll try to see if I can put it back when they're done with it. I am almost out of stamina. Wow. Maybe it's my next point of stamina then. Hup. Hup.
Praise Vivec!
Yeah, praise back, whatever. Land here. Okay. Stop.
The Outlander returns. I understand there was trouble at the construction site, but you were able to save a few of the workers. Lord Vivec always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal.
Shut up.
Did you bring the blessing stone?
Yep. Alright, how we start this up? Well, I'll put this right here.
Hear the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivec's distress.
Oh wow.
An Ashlander? A clockwork mage? A Daedric cultist?
Oh. Did they break?
Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down.
Yeah, shut up.
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped. Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve. Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god, an energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land.
I don't understand that either.
Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy.
Oh, he's
it
losing his
drains
power.
away.
He's losing his divinity.
Whether from
basically.
illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. So thank you. The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it. To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Lavul's ancestor warned us about. Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can. My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated. Yes, while Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the Tribunal. And recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness.
That's good, I guess.
I've always used my power freely and without detriment. I create the blessing stones, hold the moonlit above the city, and perform 100 miracles a day to benefit my people. I begin to feel the toll this liberal application of divinity costs me.
Think you're in danger, my guy?
I care little for my own safety, but my people are another matter.
You know, I thought this guy would be a jerk,
to stop it,
but he's actually kind
the
of
moonlit will
nice
crash
guy.
into the city and kill hundreds, perhaps thousands of innocents. And that would be just the start of Vardenfell's woes. At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy. But as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, the Ancestor Spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who, before
before it loses its powers and probably gets them killed.
Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon Tarvis and discover the source of this attack. Then we can put an end to it and not worry about what might have been. They always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity. But so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sophocele, my brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. You always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity. Perhaps I will solve that mystery for him.
Well, guess I better try to save a god. I have my skills. Ability morph with 1 skill point. Now I tell how much I need again. I'm so close. Deals based on a portion. Day 96 increases healing done. It takes down my resistance. Alright, time to talk to the Archcanon. Oh crap. Oh, that broke all my legs. That didn't do anything for a second. Wait, I just messed up again. Why did that one not do anything? What is that? Adventurers wanted. Quest, a system of brokering jobs between those. See. I'm not doing that. Maybe later, but not right now. I need more XP. Where is he? Oh. That's a song.
I performed that ritual countless times, and it never exploded in my face before. If I discover that you sabotage the divination...
How could I have done that? No. You're a wizard. You're like a master wizard compared to me.
It's not your fault that things are difficult.
My character is blunt.
How do you know about... Lord Vivec told you? Of course he did. It's his prerogative, I suppose. You must swear to keep this secret, though. There would be panic in the streets if the people believed one of the tribunal was incapacitated.
Okay.
It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than field work. And the ritual wasn't a total failure. It confirmed 3 locations from my earlier studies. Bolmora, Aldrin, and Berelzar's tower. I need you to investigate each of these sites. I researched what I could using the resources available here in Vivec City. To learn more, I need an agent to personally assess each location. Lord Vivec thinks you're the best one for that job. I hope he's right. I believe the mage seen in the ritual is Berelzar, who works out of an ancient Velothi tower. His experiments radiate energy similar to Vivec's affliction, but they're not a perfect match. Find out what he knows about the transfer of divine energy. House Redoran controls the town and nearby
Why is this a different
House Halalu also has interests in the region. Rumors of a cult in the area concern me the most. I believe we saw a cultist during the ritual. Make discreet inquiries and see what you can learn. I have no idea. That's why we're sending you. I suggest you start at the inn. Secrets get spilled along with the drinks in such places. The miners may know something as well. I've heard that House Redoran has issued some kind of proclamation. Savage Ashlanders, like the one seen in the vision, use the area as a tribal meeting ground. These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for Vivec. But how they could be involved eludes me. See what you can uncover.
Yep, sounds good.
I traced tendrils of Vivec's energy to these locations, and the ritual confirmed the connection before it went awry. Just don't discuss Lord Vivec's condition with anyone. We don't want to start a panic. If anything changes here, I'll contact you.
Okay. Pumpkin. Wait, Canada, why are you here? Crafting. Okay, that's a craftable. Let's notice this. What is this? I can't steal. Oh, okay.
Another adventurer looking for work? Did you? Well, that's why it was posted. It's simple. Citizens tell us what they need and we arrange for the job to be completed. You will be able to meet with the client before starting the task. They'll also have your reward, not us. Belaru Omeril and her brother Traylan will handle your assignments. Check in with them frequently to see if they have a job for you. They'll inform you what you need to accomplish and who made the request. Belaru's requests may appear straightforward, but many adventurers find them difficult to accomplish. The assortment of enemies she'll ask you to face are all powerful, and I would recommend gathering allies before heading out.
Okay.
Traylan handles requests which the temple has special interests in. His tasks require more subtlety, but they are by no means easy. Make sure to listen to his explanations carefully. It's also a good idea to speak to the clients beforehand.
I'll do that later. Oh, Ernsty? Time to investigate the tower. What's this? Sarah Taylor at Alpha Station. This guy.
This
Or
is bad.
gal.
You look well traveled, friend. Are you, by chance, going to Sadrath Mora? I can make it worth your while. Opportunity. Or that's what I thought, until I angered de Fair by failing to deliver the special mushrooms he ordered on time. Lost the shipment. Now I'm in a bind. I have the mushrooms, but I'm afraid Fair will evaporate me for late delivery.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, well, my character.
You aren't at fault for the late delivery, so Fair shouldn't do anything to you. Won't do anything to you, I mean. I guarantee it. Besides, I'll let you keep the payment he owes me as well. I'd rather avoid the situation altogether at this point. You're saving my life here, friend. I don't dare refuse the order, but I also don't want to meet a displeased Telvanni. For someone who's helping me out this much, you can ask as many as you like. Sadrath Mora is up on the eastern coast, so you could walk, but I wouldn't recommend it. Talk to Cinda, our local navigator. She can sail you up there on her next trip. That's how I was going to get there until I missed my delivery. The Telvanni aren't like you and I, friend. They're powerful and quick to anger and have no qualms
Wow.
about harming those who displease them. No clue. If a Telvanni mage wants them, I can only suppose they have magical properties. You won't see me putting them in any of my stews, that's for damn sure.
Okay. Okay. Low, huh? Whee! Okay. Where is she below, though?